got on. But basically, there is a guy, for those who are not aware, named Mehdi Hassan. He's an uppity foreigner who's moved to this country and is now telling us what to do. And now he's going after guys like you, Matt, and basically telling us that, hey, listen, the Muslim call to prayer is the same thing as church bells. And he's more American and more patriotic than Americans are. And we have opinions about that on the show. I know you have opinions about that, Matt. So maybe just let's start right there in this moment. We've got Mamdani on the rise in New York, and Mehdi Hassan's marching alongside him. Now the whole Democratic Party's coming alongside. What diagnose our current moment and this dynamic that is playing out right before our eyes?
Yeah, well, I think Mehdi Hassan came onto my radar a couple of weeks ago because he was defending the idea that we should have a Muslim call to prayer, and he said it's no different than church bells. Of course, a Muslim call to prayer, for one thing, plays at 5 a.m. I've never heard a church bell go off at 5 a.m. But more importantly, a church bell is it's Christian. It's a Christian church that is playing. It's part of living in America because we are a Christian country. A Muslim call to prayer is not part of American culture. We are not a Muslim country. You can go to dozens of other countries on the planet to hear the Muslim call to prayer whenever you want to hear it. But that's not the case in our country. And the call to prayer is a public thing. It's like you are announcing this to the public, and that's not our culture. We're not a Muslim country, and so that's the point I wanted to make to him. Even though we should also be clear about Mehdi Hassan in particular, that this is obviously on his own is a very inconsequential person. He was, he got fired from his MSNBC gig where I think I looked it up in his key demo. He was getting like 37,000 views an episode or something. So he got fired. No one's really paid attention to him. But the reason why it matters is because this is just one guy, but he's representative of a problem. And the problem are, immigrants who come to this country and believe that we are, as Americans, it is our job to assimilate to them rather than them assimilate to us. And this is one thing that I think people have gotten wrong. I've gotten wrong because I've said in the past that, well, the problem is we have immigrants who come here and they don't assimilate. They don't, we've gotten rid of assimilation. The whole melting pot thing was a misnomer. It didn't happen. Well, that's not exactly correct because what's actually happened is you get these immigrants like Mehdi Hassan, like Zohran Mamdani, who come here and they do believe in assimilation, but they think assimilation should go the other way. We should assimilate to them. And in fact, Mehdi even said that, I think his word, he said, well, I'm just as American as anyone else. Okay, you're a Muslim, you're an Indian Muslim who came here from the UK 10 years ago to work at Al Jazeera. And you're just as American as anyone else. You're just as American as an American whose family's been here for 200 years. Really, you're just as American as them. Does anyone believe that? No, nobody believes that. It's total nonsense. And I think we're reaching a point now in our culture where people are standing up and saying that because America